Yeah. So, okay, remember, monsoon started late, and the delay due to cyclone here. So I can see now it has reached its almost the final position. So the January June monsoon has covered almost the entire country. And if you look at the status as of today, we are only 16% below normal, which I would not expect it. When we really started 2 weeks ago, it is not expected. And we have 2 more days to go, today 28. So if it rains 10 in the next 2 days, the total rainfall will be close to 146, 150. So I think the prediction made by IMD that June rainfall will be 10% below normal will come out right, which is, I think, a great achievement, because I didn't think it will happen the way it was going. But the last week, clearly, it has made up. So we will look at next week what the exact number is. Now, if you look at the spatial coverage till yesterday, you can see that the major contribution came from the cyclone. This one. Okay. So there's not really what we consider as monsoon. So still, whole of Karnataka, Telangana, and many parts of Orissa are well below normal, 50% below normal. Okay? So these regions have to make up in July, otherwise we'll have a serious problem in South India. Now, if you look at the time series of the core monsoon zone, and you see very clearly we had very bad start, then a few days of excess rainfall, then a break, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and maybe a few more days. So we had a very, and this is amazing for core monsoon zone, something close to, I think, 70 millimeters per day. So that's what, if this monsoon activity continues some more time, it will be good news. Okay. Now, this was the prediction made by GFS on 25th June, that is 3 days back. And if you look at the rainfall map, you see that it's very close to correct value. This is the region it's raining a lot. And so they got this prediction correct, as well as the rain on the Western Ghats. Now, this is the wind pattern on 25th average over last week. And you can see the westerlies, which were not there earlier, now they have gone all the way up to 28. Completely all flow from the west. It's coming very strongly, and it goes all the way across the Pacific. Okay. And if you look at what's happening in Pacific Ocean, you can see still the El Nino is going to go strong, because this is the temperature with depth departure. You can see that there's very strong anomaly here of the order of 5 degrees, which will emerge right at the coast of Peru. So any hope that El Nino will become less prominent is not seen here. Here it's very clear that El Nino is going to continue to be very prominent. Now, I want you to look at how the monsoon changed in the last 1 week. This was the water vapor amount in the atmosphere on 28th June, 1 week back. And you can see there's a nice horizontal. This is the ITC, this is where the rainfall pattern was below Sri Lanka, and India was not doing that well. Okay. This is all low water vapor. Okay. Now, you look at it a little later, see how it changed. They're still there, but it is somewhat weakened, and it has converted. Okay. So this is what we expect during the height of the monsoon, that most active area will be right in the region, and happened in about 5 days' time. Now let's look at the forecast. The forecast, I would say, last 10 days was very good, except for 2 days. Forecast was a little poor, but all other days, right? And as I keep pointing out, they get the increasing active period quite nicely. Okay. If you do this, I would say they are correctly predicted the rate of increase of rainfall till today. So I would say that this is a good sign. Now, let's look at the forecast made for this week from 3 different conditions. One is 3 weeks back, 2 weeks back, last week. And this feature, which I showed you earlier, was possible only when the prediction was made on 22nd June. So this tree shows that the forecast is inferior when you go back 2 weeks and 3 weeks. Only 1 week ahead, the forecast is very good because we saw the picture already there. So this actually shows the improvement in forecast as you go closer to the period. And this again shows the same thing in a more colorful way. Two initial conditions, 15 to 22nd June. And you can see that in 15 June, it predicted all India rainfall to be about 7% above normal. Okay. 1 week later, it said 24.5% above normal. So you can clearly see the impact of assimilation of data, which correctly predicted what we are seeing the last 2 days. It was not there in 15. Okay, so that's again highlighting the important role assimilation is playing in the short-term forecast. Again, this is for the next 4 weeks, this week, and it will continue some more time according to this forecast. Then there will be a minor condition of week, and then so this is interesting. This is not a good sign. I hope this doesn't continue because, as all of you know, July is the most important month for Indian monsoon. So if this active period weakens sufficiently and give you a large negative rainfall anomaly over mountain core zone, we're going to, of course, we will get more rain than this. So we'll watch this for the next few weeks how this goes. Now, I got from Professor Ravi Nanjadiya the forecast made by NCRW. All of you know, they run a different model, not the same as what I did. This is the British model called NCRW, okay, along with the ocean model called NEMO. And what they have done is, for 10 days of June, each day they have 5 different conditions. So they have 50 number in sum, quite large. Okay? And they will compare the result with the hindcast of 23 years into 6 per year, okay? Into 5 per day. So it's a large hindcast they have. You need that to do the correct anomaly prediction. Now, this is what they're predicting for seasonal mean. This is for July, August, September, because June is in its condition. Not very good news because you are saying probability is below normal here. Near normal somewhere here, and excess nowhere, a little bit here, that's all. So this clearly shows that this is monsoon either going to be normal or somewhat below normal. That's a probability forecast, not quantitative. Then they make a quantitative forecast. Okay, this I find very interesting. Seasonal mean, they show a negative anomaly stretching all the way across from Madhya Pradesh to part of Odisha zone all the way to the ocean. And of course, Western Ghats also is below normal. Okay? Now I want you to look at this picture, very interesting because it is above normal here. That means the monsoon system has shifted to the east by around 10 degrees. Okay? This is the typical signature of El Nino. Look at all the El Nino data, whatever you have. Typical El Nino thing is shift the system to the right. Okay, so if they are right, here also will be the same, and it's not good news if this happens. Okay, and you can see that this is about 1 to 2 millimeter per day lower, which is quite close to the drought. If you remember, mean rainfall for India is around 7 millimeter per day, so anything above 0.7 is not good. Now they also make monthly estimate, which is also very interesting. They are showing in July, although this little time of negative is there, we will in West Bengal, they are happy. It will rain well there. That's the prediction. But look at August. So if this is true, we are in August. Also large, and you can see whole of India. Okay, there is no part of India which is free from this negative anomaly. There are few places that are normal. So this, if it is true, it will be a major issue. And notice that September continues August trend. Now again, this is a signature of what's happening in an El Nino year. Normally September rainfall is below normal, usual. Okay, so this is right now following the canonical El Nino pattern. But as all of you know, most of the models that we have all over the world tend to give too much importance to El Nino. We all know that. So maybe this is too much important. Maybe something else happen. We'll see what that could be. Now, the other thing that which I like, they are given for the 50 ensemble members, what the contribution of various ensembles. Very nice result. So it shows there are a few members that say excess. We also say it's well, minus 40%. Shocking. If that happens, you're in trouble. So, but most of it is around here. But remember, it's skewed. Notice that it is not symmetric. Okay, it is skewed towards the drought side. So, drought is probably there, according to this. Okay. Now, this is just to give you what the model is doing over the ocean rainfall. This is again standard El Nino situation. Rainfall is increasing over where the El Nino clouds are there, and on either side it is lower. This is typical situation. This is supplied by an Atlantic since I think we shifted north. And here also typical this structure and this structure, this drought over Indonesia. So their oceanic significance is typical of what we see in El Nino. Okay. And this is interesting. They are predicting what will happen to El Nino region 3.4 and as well as Indian Ocean. They are showing it gradually increasing up to 2.2, 2.3. Okay. But this was interesting. Yes, in July, right now it's close to 0. In July, it's going to go to 1. Now, this way, there's a glimmer of hope for India that IOD will become more positive, and that might create high rainfall. If you go by this, in August or September, August. Okay. So this we'll watch this, and probability wise, we are within probably 80% in September and 70% in 75 in August and October. So this is the thing we should look for, that that's going to help us or not, like it did in 2019. Okay, now before I close, I want to bring to your attention a new book has come on the North Indian Ocean circulation, written by two well-known people. Satish Shetty, all of you know, he was director of NIO, and McCreary is the most famous oceanographer. Now, why I mentioned this book, all of you can download it, it's available easily, okay? They published it last week. I don't know how quickly it comes on the internet, I'm surprised. The thing about this book I like, which I want everyone to remember, is a lot of videos in it. I think we need a monsoon book with a lot of videos because the ocean atmosphere is a highly dynamic system, keeps changing in time. The best way to understand is to have videos. Right? So this is the new trend. I think it's a good trend. So all of you can look at those videos showing the ocean waves and so on. And I hope a similar thing will come out when we have a book on monsoon where videos are displayed to explain the various waves that occur in the monsoon. Okay. Yeah. I'll stop here. Only thing I want to show you, interesting way to display, which I saw recently. Normally, tower 3.4. Okay, that's the standard, but that's a very arbitrary choice of region. If you want to understand that what kind of El Nino that's occurring, it is better to plot an XY plot. With this XY plot is between Nino 3 and Nino 4, okay, two adjacent regions. Okay, and I want you to look at it closely. So if both Nino 3 and Nino 4 are positive, that's a very strong El Nino. You can see all the dots are here. Okay. If both are negative, of course, but this is the region we have to look at carefully, right around the origin, where one of the Nino is positive and is negative. Okay, and I'm not seen many people exploiting that difference. Nino 3.1 is the mean of 3 and 4. It removes some variability. So I think many of you should look at this. Maybe we'll give you some additional. Well, I see some interesting reasons. I got 2019 November was very heavy rainfall here. And why is that? Because Nino 4 was slightly below 0. Okay? 94 was even below. So there's something to learn from this XY plot. Like we do for MJO, we do two different things. Like this, there's a value in this. It's a phase plot. It gives you more information than just averaging the two regions. Okay? When you average, you lose information. So there is something here, all of you can think about it. Okay, anybody has a question? The last. Huh?
Onset. I know they say it's delayed by this cyclone, but
Onset delay.
no, my question is maybe the cyclone is the trigger for monsoon onset, either they are Bengal or against it. Because last year also, if you remember, Satish came in around middle of March, May.
Yeah, yeah.
And then in fact, we had a discussion about maybe monsoon set around the middle of May itself. This year also, if you read that, I think the real issues actually for monsoon starts after the cyclone went, maybe formed.
But I have to decide on 28 June, which was before cyclone. So we're going to after that.
No, I don't understand. No, I don't really understand. I think these definition of
That's why Renu makes forecast of the onset in on model. And he was able to forecast really well because cyclone came.
cyclone.
Well, because cyclone came, he was able to show that it would be late, right? Yeah, so, but something else with the larger scale, cyclone is responsible
In
for
fact, you look at the, I was looking at the synoptic.
Yeah.
The Arabian Sea had actually an anti-cyclonic circulation for quite some time. Only when this cyclone came, then the cyclone basically became the cyclonic circulation.
Right.
So what I mean is maybe this is an indicator or a trigger or whatever, either in the Bay of Bengal or in Arabian Sea. This year, for example, we didn't have wind farm. For example, yes.
But Arabian Sea, for example, Arabian Sea, the cyclone circulation, the cyclone, it is actually mixed in between. That's the delay
No, but I think once it reaches above central Arabian Sea, the circulation is actually destroyed.
Yeah, once it reaches, yeah, that is so, but for the first few
I
days,
agree, first of all,
yeah.
but I'm somehow have difficulty related by this.
No, but you look at the period before the last 20 years,
Yeah,
Cyclone Gandhi appeared in June.
that's right. But in the last 3 years, we see every year,
Because
just before.
because global warming, since it's been so warm, everything now, we'll have it every year again.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm thinking this the coming years, but I'm somehow feeling that it precedes this monsoon onset in the last 2 3 years.
But I see it, yeah. Last 3 years, definitely there's something new type of, it's coming so close to the coast. We're not going all the way to Oman. That's one before, right?
Yeah, in fact, it's always due very far.
Yeah.
I mean, for most of the rain, all the way to Delhi,
Yeah.
Gujarat, Rajasthan,
Yeah.
it's all because of that.
Yeah.
Cyclone. So, I mean, I
Last year, this June, July month, on that month. June rainfall nothing to do with the rest of the monsoon.
yeah.
It's not very peculiar because there's so many things going on. And I think the wave, because to me, the wave because cyclone, lot of rain as well. That gives us facilities.
But I think this may have somebody has to look at this.
Yeah.
I think we.
But I will send you a paper which I discussed 2 weeks back by Sahai. You look at it here, you have to look at that honestly. So they discussed about cyclones in the month of June.
Yeah.
And it's impact on monsoon. So you may have discussed your issue also. So I'll send you the paper. The public only a few months back.
Yeah, anyway, this is every year.
Yeah.
In fact, already, it also came in the news, but that July first week already looks like, because the NLP is not going to trust.
Yeah.
It's going to the footage. So long, the technical capacity, basically, break conditions are forecast by, I think it's the GFM. So we are actually getting right in the beginning of July.
Yeah.
Below now.
Right. Yeah, I think one more missing here, the forecast for the next 1 week. Yeah, this is what I want to finally show. So till about 8 July, things are looking very, very good. Okay. So the only problem is, according to the forecast, beyond that, there should be some deceleration. Otherwise, up to 8 July, so next week also, this after discuss, I think you will find this active thing continue for 1 more week. Okay. So anybody from the shows at all? Huh? Yeah, all of them. And not other one, not just say 4 millimeters, 5 millimeters of one normal. I'm say 1 day is 15 millimeters.
July first week, it shows about, but we have the forecast, if you look at it, I think it is getting towards the play.
This is today's forecast, today's forecast.
From GFS?
Yeah, okay. But no, this is already, so here what happened? Everything is covered.
Yeah, I was thinking mostly this.
That's already.
Okay, got it. I think still, I think the Western Ghats can take the forecast shows a lot of rain,
Yeah,
but in central India, yeah.
but it's also in the northeast, everything, all the atoms.
Okay.
Sometimes it's the but I think already to get a big picture. Okay. The next week, okay, thank you.